A 30-year-old man is set to make a court appearance today in connection with Saturday's attacks in Edmonton. 5 people, including a police officer, were injured. Abdullahi Hassan Sharif is facing multiple charges. CBC's Aaron Collins is standing by at the courthouse. What's happening there today, Aaron?
Well, so Hannah, you said it there. Abdullahi Hassan Sharif is scheduled to make his first court appearance here at court in Edmonton in just over 30 minutes. Now, Mr. Sharif is facing numerous charges, including 5 counts of attempted murder. Now, all of those charges, of course, connected to those grisly attacks that took place in this city on Saturday night, where Edmonton police officer was initially struck by a vehicle and then stabbed, and then later on that same evening in a different part of town, 4 pedestrians were run down. Now, so Hannah, the good news, of course, all 5 of those victims expected to recover. Now, we don't know a lot at this point about Mr. Sharif. We're hoping to learn more as he enters the court system. What I can tell you is, as you mentioned, he's 30 years old. He's originally from Somalia. He came into Canada in 2012, we believe through the United States, where when he got here, he applied for refugee status.
And this was initially thought to be a terror attack, Aaron, but no terror charges have been filed. What does that say?
Well, no charges connected to terrorism yet, but investigators were clear yesterday that could change. This investigation is still being headed up by the Integrated Security Enforcement Team of the RCMP. So they're certainly examining the possibility that this attack was related to terrorism. And there's a few reasons for that, Sahana. First, an ISIS flag was found in that first car that struck the Edmonton police officer here. And second, Mr. Sharif was actually investigated in 2012 for having extremist beliefs. Now, very important to point out that no charges were laid during that investigation. And finally, the nature of this attack has raised some flags with investigators. Obviously, we've seen similar kinds of attacks where vehicles were used as weapons by Muslim extremists in Europe in recent months, and this is something that certainly raises a flag with investigators here. So add all that up, and it's certainly an avenue that investigators are exploring, and they haven't ruled out further charges, including those connected to terrorism, down the road.
Thank you, Aaron. CBC's Aaron Collins in Edmonton.